still we have to discuss year 2022 O-level science past paper. So today we are going to discuss again from the 11th question to 15th question. So 11th question actually, if I come to that part, that's a physics part of the science, and it comes from geometrical optics lesson. They're talking about the total internal reflection. So first of all, I would like to go through with the syllabus textbook. What are the incidents that we are talking under total internal reflection? So let's move to the textbook. Here we go. This is total internal reflection. The first incident we are talking optical fibers. So inside the optical fiber, you can see how the light ray passes inside starting point to ending point. You can see always light ray reflect and move on. And same like that inside the endoscope, you can see total internal reflection. And then inside the prisms, now you can see this prism, rectangular prism. This prism, one angle is 90 degrees, the other corners are 45. So when you send a light ray straight to this 90 degrees one, you can see the whole, it is reflect inside the prism and it goes out. So the total turning is 90 degrees. So 90 degrees turning we can obtain if there is a total internal reflection on it. So those are the incidents we are talking under total internal reflection. And we'll go through with the past paper, what are the incidents that they are going to talk about. And they're actually asking cannot be explained. Okay, so we'll see. Traveling of light through optical fibers, yes, of course, we have seen that. Making diamonds shiny by cutting and polishing. We cut the diamond stone in different angles to get the total internal reflection inside the stone. So actually, this is also an incident we use the total internal reflection. And formation of rainbow by dispersion of white light into colors. That means the white light is breaking into the colors. So we know we have 7 colors, rainbow colors. In short form, we call Vibgyor. Okay, all the 7 colors are in there, and the white light is consist of all these 7. So this is actually a breaking into 7 colors. It's not about the reflection. So this incident we are discussing under refraction. So this is not an incident that we are talking under total internal reflection. The fourth one, we actually have seen this, turning a ray of light by 90 degrees by rectangular prism. So you have seen that prism, through the prism, if you send a light ray, it has totally turned into 90 degrees. So actually the answer is third one here. Next, question number 12. Following is a change that occurs after the process of fertilization of a flower. After the process of fertilization of a flower. Right. Okay. So before we see the answers, I'll take you to the grade 10 textbook. Okay. This is the place where we can see. After the fertilization, what will happen to the parts of the flower? Right. Ovary develops to form the fruit. So ovary turn into fruit. Wall of the ovary turn into pericarp. Fertilized ovary develops to seed. And wall of the ovary develops to testa or seed pod. And normally, the sepal, petals, stamens, and stigma worn out. But if it is remaining, they become fleshy and attached to the pericarp after the fertilization. So these bullets are very important. So you have to keep in mind. However, this is a biology part. You have to keep in mind. Right. We'll see the answers. So ovary turning into pericarp? No, it's turning into fruit. Ovious turning into seeds? Yes, of course, it is turning into seeds. So now you found the answer actually. We'll go through with the sepals turning into seed pod. No way. Sepals can be worn out, or if it is remaining, it becomes the fleshy part and it comes like it's come as pericarp. So integument turning into the pericarp? No, actually the sepals. So second one is the answer. Right. So now we are moving to the 13th question. It's all about the smooth muscle tissue. If I draw the smooth muscle tissue, normally we draw like this. This shape equals spindle shape, and they are uninucleus. That means they have one nucleus inside, and this background, this surface is plain. No striations, nothing else there. And they are involuntarily active. We can't think and act. That means voluntarily they are not active there. They are involuntary. So according to that, they are asking is not a characteristic of the smooth muscle tissue. So not means we have to find out which is not. Right. Cells being uninucleate, yes, of course. Having prostrations, no, not at all. Cells are spindle shaped. Yes, of course, you can see the shape acting involuntarily. Yes, they are. So here the answer is the second one. So I just told you what are the main points that you have to keep in mind about the smooth muscle tissue. And also you have to keep in mind the few locations of the smooth muscle tissue as well. Right. The 14th one, we are moving to the 14th one. Actually, this 14th one is kind of, you have to think. Right. Let's see what they are going to talk about. There are three statements. You have to check on this each and every statement, and they're asking the true statement from the above. Maybe one, maybe two. We'll go. The frequency of the wave changes on entering from one medium into another. There is a fact. Frequency never changes according to the medium. It is changing according to the source that it is producing. So whatever the source that produced the wave, according to that, only the frequency changes. It's not according to the medium. So actually, A sentence is wrong. They're asking the true statement. So you can cut off this, we can cut off this. Now we have 50-50 answer. Maybe B, and C will see. The speed of the wave does not depend on its frequency. Speed of the wave does not depend on its frequency. The best example that I can give is electromagnetic spectrum. So there you can see different frequencies, but these electromagnetic waves all have the same speed. So they don't depend on the frequency. So actually, they are telling does not depend. So this sentence is correct. The speed of the wave depends on the medium through which it travels. The main reason for the refraction is the speed of the wave that changing in the medium. So when light ray travel in different mediums, the speed of the light wave changes. Okay, so that's why it's refract. So for the refraction, main reason is the speed of the wave changing the speed of the wave. So actually this sentence also correct. So here we go. We are coming to the final answer. Only B and C. We have two correct statements there. Next, we are moving to 15th question. Last question of this video. Right. Right. 15th question. Given below are some information regarding certain element. Again, statements. Right. Okay, it comes second in the order of abundance of elements in the earth crust. Okay, they are giving some information. If I ask what is the most abundant element in the earth crust, okay, hope you know it's oxygen, but they are not asking the first. They are talking about the second. So I will tell you the answer. Second abundant element is silicon. So we are getting touch with this silicon when we are talking about the metalloids actually. Shows semiconductor properties. So under electronics lesson, we are just talking about this silicon. And then metallic properties as well as non-metallic properties. So it is in between. That's why we call them metalloids. So aluminum, you know, it's a metal. Phosphorus, you know, it's a non-metal. And silicon and boron, among these two, we know semiconductor properties. And the second abundant element in the earth crust is silicon. So this is actually, if you know this information, you can directly get the answer rather than taking much more time. So our answer is silicon. So that is the last question of this video. So we will meet again in 16th question and up to 20th question. Bye.